to give you some views of this beautiful city, and feel free to ask any questions. I'm going to be on here for a little bit, and let me see, all messages. Okay, so yeah, I am here over the fun summer season, Christmas, and I currently have a really fun Christmas sale going on, 50% off coaching, which is really fun, just over the next couple of days. And it's really hot here. It's been like 38 degrees most days, which I think is something like, I think I just have to triple that. So it's been like over 100 degrees most days Fahrenheit here in Melbourne. And yeah, but it's such a beautiful city. I don't actually live here. I live in the countryside about 2.5 hours north. So very much a country girl, growing up in nature. So that's really fun. But yeah, I just wanted to share some views of Melbourne for you. It's a huge city. There's like 3.5 million people here. And just here to answer any questions that you might have. So feel free to fire away. Talking all things manifesting and Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. So let's talk about specific person, because this comes up a lot, especially at this time of the year, the holiday season. But specific person. The best way to manifest your specific person is to act and feel and be as if you're already in that relationship. You're already connected, you're already committed, you're already in the zone with your person. This is the fastest and best way to manifest your specific person, into the 3D reality. So we do this by going into our 4D reality first. And I know it's a little bit different to how, we've usually done things. Growing up, we've sort of, taken our cues from the 3D and, not really perhaps known much about manifesting. But, moving forward and understanding more about the law of assumption and quantum physics, it's first within and then without. So it's something to just really be aware of. Let me see these messages coming through. Feel free to ask any questions manifesting related. I am here to answer them. This is a beautiful view of Melbourne. I am in Melbourne for a couple of days, just on summer holidays. And it's a beautiful part of the world. If you've just joined, it's very hot here in Australia, in Melbourne. It is about, tomorrow it's going to be 42 degrees. So that is about, 110 Fahrenheit if you're in the US. So yeah. Yes, it's winter. Hello, where are you from? Akagami? That sounds like a beautiful Japanese name. I'm not sure. I've been to Japan. It's so beautiful. Studied Japanese in high school. Beautiful language. So we're in Melbourne, Australia right now, answering all things manifesting, especially on the topic of specific person. So yeah, as I was saying, the fastest way to manifest your specific person is to go within. Go within, manifest within the 4D, and then the 3D reflects. Let me see. Indonesia. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Love that. So nice. So many Aussies go over to Bali at this time of the year as well. It's so beautiful over there. Canada. Hi, Kate. Yay, Canada. Oh, I love Canada. That was actually my first overseas trip when I was 16. I went on exchange to Montreal, so we learnt French. Love it. Which part are you from in Canada? So beautiful. Malaysia. Hello from Malaysia. Love that. Beautiful. Ottawa. Yay! I've been to Ottawa. It's so nice. I actually went to Ottawa to see a Keith Urban concert. And Keith Urban is Aussie, and it was just the coolest concert. It must have been in like, 2003, something like that. Hello, Black Ghost. Yay, Keith. Keith and Nicole. I love it. So yeah, just answering all things manifesting today. If anyone has any questions, fire away. I'll just be on here for another 10-15 minutes or so. Really hot here in Australia, but we love it. We're so used to having barbecues over Christmas and, all the summertime stuff that is the total opposite in the US and Canada. But love watching all of the Christmas movies. Home Alone, The Grinch, The Holiday, Love Actually. So getting into the Christmas spirit with those movies. But I know this time of year can be a little bit challenging, or, a bit of a pressure cooker for lots of different reasons, especially with loved ones. And, especially if you're manifesting someone on a time frame. So if anyone has any questions about manifesting, law of assumption, specific person, feel free to fire away. I was saying earlier that the best thing to do is to not focus on time with manifesting. If we start focusing too much on time, then we kind of press pause on things. So the fastest way to manifest is to feel as if you already have it. Watching from Pakistan. Hello. Hello, Nabil. Hope you're having a lovely day. Beautiful. I think it's a bit warm in Pakistan too. Okay, let's see. Recently set a boundary with SP and decided to walk away from the current version that wasn't choosing me. Finally chose myself, but feeling down now that it's quiet and I'm not chasing any advice. Yes, love this. Okay, so well done for, just walking away from the version that you're not enjoying. Have a good day too. Yeah, 100% walk away from the version that you're not enjoying. Well done. Well done, you. So now the plan of action. And I love this because we talk about action in manifesting as something, do we do it? Do we not? But the plan of action is to go within to the 4D and now choose the version of him that you do want to be experiencing. And step into the version of yourself that is now experiencing this beautiful relationship. So we don't need to do anything external in the 3D anymore. It's definitely more of a 4D job. So we want to go within and really cultivate this new story. Who is my person now? How do they treat me? And how do I feel now that they're so loving towards me? This is the energy we want to get into. And very exciting. If anyone wants coaching over the next couple of days, I have a sale on. It's 50% off a 1-hour coaching session. So it's half price. If you want to jump in, have a coaching session, feel free. But I love answering questions here. There's a lot of free content on our channel as well. And the main advice I say to everybody is go within. The 4D is where we create, it's where we manifest. The 3D is simply a reflection. So simply go back within and saturate yourself in a new, beautiful, loving story with your person. So your person can be like obsessed with you, saying loving things to you, taking all of the action, showing you lots of affection, telling you that they love you, giving you lots of presents and gifts, introducing you to their family. Go really wild with your imagination and trust that the 4D is creating, because this is how we manifest. It's working whether we're aware or not. So it's better to be plugged in and, more aware of where you want your thoughts to land, choosing the thoughts that feel better for you. So that would be my advice. Which place is this? This is Melbourne. Welcome to Melbourne. I am on the 18th floor, but this building looks like 100 floors. I don't know. but it's a beautiful sunny day. You are so welcome, Kate. If you have any more questions, feel free to post, but it sounds like you're doing a fantastic job. So I would also say just be really easy with yourself, really easy with, you know, your 4D, your 3D, really easy with the process. Manifesting is meant to be fun. I have a video coming out on this soon. It's meant to be enjoyable. It's not meant to be hard and frustrating and difficult and challenging. And if it is, often we're too much in the 3D looking for evidence. So just as confirmation, the evidence is always found in the 4D. 4D first. How you're feeling, how you're walking around in the world now that you are with your specific person. How do you feel? That's the version you want to step into, and then your person will conform as a result. So, yeah, love it. What are everyone's Christmas plans? Where will everyone be? Are you traveling? Are you staying home? And this is also if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't, not a problem. There's so many other fun things going on in the world. So many things to celebrate. But yeah, let me know if you're traveling or what your plans are. Oh, thank you for all the love hearts. So I don't live here in Melbourne. But I come and stay here quite a lot. I used to live here for a few years. It's a huge city. It's interesting, what people think of Australia. A lot of people think we don't have big cities, but we have really huge cities, and they're really modern because it's a very young sort of country in terms of structures and buildings and all of those sorts of things. So a lot of the buildings are quite new. Back to manifesting. Let's see what else. I've had a couple of other clients ask me about trusting in the unseen. So this is a really big one. This is one that, even myself can get a little bit tripped up sometimes. So I like to use the reference of going to a restaurant, trusting in the unseen. So when you go to a restaurant, you place your order and you trust that the chef is going to bring you your food. And that's it. You're not worrying about it. You're not going in and checking in on the chef. You're not having anxiety about it and just checking the 3D every 5 seconds. I think this is a great example of trusting in the unseen. You just go, yeah, I placed my order. So you place your order with the universe. You step into the version of yourself that is excited you're going to receive your food. You know you're going to receive your food. Also, you know you're going to receive your SP. You know this is happening. You don't have a lot of resistance to it. You trust the process. This is how we build faith in the unseen. Really relaxing, trusting, and just allowing. When we allow, we get more into this receiving energy rather than assertion and trying to take action or trying to fix something, make something happen, which can be really exhausting. So this is how we can build our faith in the unseen. And I love using this restaurant reference. I find it really helpful, especially with manifesting a specific person, because I find that a lot of people can have more resistance to manifesting a specific person compared to manifesting food, for example, because we don't often have a lot of emotional connections to the food we order. But with our specific person, it's very emotional. It can be very vulnerable. There's lots of feelings, there's lots of stories going on. And essentially everything with manifesting and the law of assumption is a story. So when we're at a restaurant, our story is, yep, place my order, good to go, I'm going to get that. When we place our order with our SP, often things can turn up like, oh, but this has happened in the past, it wasn't a good experience, or, I've been cheated on, or I don't trust men or women, or, so many things come up. So it's important to just really lower your resistance with manifesting. The lower your resistance, the faster things come in. Let's see, I don't like city life. City life is so busy. I love village life. 100%. I actually live in the countryside near the mountains and very much in nature with the waterfalls and the animals and just so much space. Not a lot of people, but I used to live in Melbourne for 6 years and used to party in my 20s. And I love coming down here for the food and the fun and the adventure. But I also really love going back home to peace and quiet and yeah, nature. Nature is everything. Also here in Australia, we love the outdoors. We're always outside, gardening, doing all sorts of things. Let's see. I'm the same. I currently live in the city, but I'm longing to get out of town and live in the country. Yeah, it's just so nice to have space and quiet and peace. And I love waking up to the birds. Mind you, we have very loud birds here. Very, very loud. Has anyone been to Australia? Let me know and let me know which parts you've been to. We have so many different birds here, the kookaburras, the magpies. Magpies are a little scary, they swoop you. We're always trying to just stay alive from nature here, the animals and the weather. um, but yeah, country life is beautiful and it's so nice. Like the air feels really fresh and clean. It's beautiful in the wintertime because we do get snow on the mountains here in Victoria, which is beautiful. We have 4 huge mountains, massive tourism. I love that because I'm also village life, so beautiful. Yes, love that. Yay. If anyone has any more manifesting questions, feel free to post. We've got a little bit more time. So I am in Australia. Berna is in the US, traveling around, doing a lot of travel this year especially. Both of us traveling around a lot. It's been a really fun year. So excited to meet up in the States at some point next year. Maybe Hawaii. Hawaii's kind of middle ground. But yeah, loving our channel, loving everyone who's following us on our channel and just connecting. It is such a beautiful community, so thank you so much for being here and for asking your questions and just diving in with us. We love it. Which country is this? So we're in Australia. I'm in Australia and Kate is in Canada. Let's see. Do you recommend any books on manifesting? I've been reading a lot of Neville and I love to read, so I would love your Rex. Yes. I love that you use the word Rex. We love to shorten everything here as well. Australia loves Canada. I think Canada loves Australia too. We have such a similar sense of humor. Yes, I was reading one very recently and I'm trying to think of the name, and then I gave it to my mom who also just loves all things manifesting and quantum physics. I might have to get back to you on that, possibly send you an email or just leave you a comment in this chat. It's from a psychiatrist actually, and he kind of dabbles in manifesting in the law of assumption. I'm trying to think of now. It could be called The Power of Now. I'm gonna have to think of it. Sometimes I have the memory of a fish. Working on that. But yeah, honestly, I myself also follow quite a few other channels on YouTube. I love being in the moment and listening to content. Not too many, maybe 3 or 4. Just find that really helpful. But yeah, I'm gonna look into some other options and send you some info on that. Reading is so beautiful too. My mom is someone who can read like 5 novels a week, and I used to be like that, but now maybe 2 books a year. It's very shameful, I know. I really love, movies and videos and sort of seeing things that way. But honestly, there really is nothing like reading a book in a nice, quiet place and diving into your imagination. So yes, Kate, I will get back to you on that, the name of that book. Yeah, it's just escaping me right now. Australian people so lovely, your voice so beautiful. No, oh, thank you. Come back anytime. I'm loving these nice comments. Thank you so much. Everyone's so lovely. Um, I'm intending to read more this year. My attention span has suffered the past few years. I hear ya. I hear ya. I remember when it was COVID, and I just probably like all of us, we set so many new intentions to like read more, exercise more, stay focused, do all of these things, and it was such a great time to like buckle down and do those things. But yeah, I hear you on the attention span. I was just saying that to a friend yesterday. I'll be in the middle of something and then all of a sudden I see something else and I'm like, oh, let me just go over here for a minute, and then I forget exactly what I'm doing. Um, I have a cousin here in Australia who's a psychologist. I think she calls it neurodivergency. She's really into exploring, how we can move from one thing to another. But yeah, I'm sure you're doing great, Kate, honestly. Don't stress at all. You're doing great. Um, so manifesting. Is anyone having, any worries or anxieties at this time of year around manifesting their SP, or is everyone feeling good and chill and relaxed and just like, open to the positive, beautiful changes that are already happening? Um, because it can be a really interesting time of year. It can be also a very interesting time of year connecting with family too. Sometimes it's that time of year where we see people that we might not have seen all year long, and, you know, it can be a little bit overwhelming at times. So I think it's also really important to remember that everything is a story. So even if there are people, coming into your space around Christmas time that you don't necessarily like or get along with, you can create a new story that, Christmas Day or things like this are going to be peaceful. Honestly, a bit of both. I'm far from my family and ready for 2024 to be over. Yeah. Has 2024 been a big year for you and for everyone else? Like, what has your 2024 been? Because I know that it has been a massive year for so many people, including myself. So much transformation, change. Wow, such a year. I think in the Chinese astrology, it's been the year of the dragon, which is like the only mystical creature out of all of the other signs. I think next year we're going into the year of the snake, if anyone follows Chinese astrology. And we're also going into the year number 9 numerologically. So that's all about, finishing off big chapters and things like that. So next year, if you do study numerology and astrology and all of those things, which I just love all of it. It looks like next year's going to be a better year, but again, with manifesting, we can always manifest a better time, for ourselves and our loved ones. We can be having affirmations now that, the rest of this year is so peaceful and easy and relaxing, and next year is just going to be such an abundant year with family and friends, finances, love, health, all of these things. So, yeah, brand new year. Isn't it funny, this idea of time as well that we've sort of created? Um, let's see. I lived on my own for the first time in my life, and it's been a lot of transitions, but some beautiful shifts too. And even though it's been an up and down year, I'm feeling good. Yes, well done. Love that. Isn't it just like so liberating living on your own? It can just be so freeing. And oftentimes after, a big relationship or marriage, we can realize that, wow, I might have compromised a lot too much here on my personal time and needs and space and things that were right for you. A lot of that can come up, um, which is really good. So well done. It sounds like a very big year for you, very big change and transition. Um, yeah, feeling good. That's the best part, feeling good. There's always something to feel good about. And it actually takes more energy and effort to feel bad about something. This is why we feel drained, because it takes more time, energy, and effort than it does to sort of feel good about something, or at the very least feel neutral about something. Um, so, yeah, well done. Love this for you. My self concept has definitely shifted for the better, and I changed my story about what I deserve and feel worthy of. Yes! Love this. Love, 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 love. That's fantastic. So, yeah, sometimes these transformations really help us find ourselves too. So, well done. Well done, matey. I love that for you. Only good times ahead for you. That's fantastic. Alrighty. Well, I might leave it there unless anyone has any more final questions. It's been so lovely chatting, and I love going live. I love connecting, with everyone in the moment and just talking. Here in Australia, I'm also a qualified counsellor, so I do a lot of work with clients separate to the law of assumption stuff, but I sort of intertwine the two. And I just think it's so important to just talk and talk about your feelings, your experiences, feel connection, feel heard, feel understood, um, you know, and just know that we're all doing a really good job. We're all doing the best that we can do. And there's really amazing times ahead, and we deserve the best. And yeah, glad I caught you live. Wishing you the best for the new year and happy holidays. You too. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you have a fantastic time. And oh, you're so lucky with all the snow over there. It's so magical with snow. So, so magical. We're going to be boiling here, probably at the beach with a barbecue. But if you have snow, a lot of my friends in the US and Canada are like, "Ugh, snow, we hate it. We can't do anything." But for us here, snow is so magical. So yeah, just please enjoy the snow and stay warm. And we'll be sending you some sunshine, and send us some snowflakes. It's just such a magical time. I love snow. Me too. Love it. Well, I live near the mountains, and it snows only in wintertime for about 3 months. But we also have snow making machines because we never get, any kind of snow like in Canada. But the mountains turn into like this winter wonderland. People fly in from all over the world just for the snow season. It's a big industry. It's beautiful. It's magical. It's the most magical time of the year. Okay, I will let everyone go. If you have any more questions, feel free to post on any of our posts on the channel. And Kate, I'm gonna leave a comment here about that book because I think you'll love it. And yeah, but I hope everyone has a wonderful day or evening. Take care, and I'll go live again soon. Lots of love, and have a great day or evening. Bye.